Yo, hello everyone. Yes, it's me again, Tabo. And yeah, this is another lesson on JavaScript. And just to recap, last time in the last tutorial, we were talking about operators. And yes, the subject was on arithmetic operators. Now this time we're going to talk about assignment operators. And yeah, this is how it goes. Okay, basically it's quite simple. It's not as hard as it may sound. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create another file. Wait, gonna create another file, and then yeah, let's get this shit started. Excuse my language. Let's get this thing started. So I'm gonna create a new file. Okay, then yeah, I created a file, and then I'm gonna rename it. Where is the stupid file? Okay, wait. So I'm gonna save it here, and I will call it JavaScript lesson 03. Alright, okay, once again, HTML. This is how we do it. Now, I keep creating this all over again. I mean, I could just take the previous one and I could just erase and then kind of resave it as something else and then erase everything that I've done before. But like I said, practice makes perfect. So, the more you practice this stuff, the better. I mean, I just do it also for myself. It's not like I'm going to forget really, but it's just, yeah, it doesn't hurt. That's all I can say. Okay, so like I said, last time it was arithmetic operators, now it's assignment operators. Now what assignment operators are, it's for instance, I remember we had like plus plus, minus, the increment, the decrement, and the incrementing by a specific number. So this is how it works. I'll say let num equal 3, right? Okay, I'm gonna restart my program because it likes doing this, but just bear with me. Okay, now it's fine. So this is how we're going to do this. So I said let num equal 3. And then what I'm going to say is like what an assignment operator would be. I can say let num, let's say num2 equal num, say num2 plus equal num. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to say, let's say, okay, so this is how we're going to start. I'm going to start by creating a variable, and I'll say let num, say 01 equal 2, right? And then I will say, I will create another variable, and I will call it num 02, and I will make it equal 0, right? Okay, so now I'm going to say console, let me just say log, and then I will say, okay, I say final answer is equal to, and then I will say plus, I say num02 plus equals num01. Okay, I'll put these inside parentheses just so that we don't get confused. Yes, and then I will log in and say, yeah, final answer is 2. Like I said, this is how it works. What this does here is that it will take 0 and then it will add 2 to it, and then so basically what you're saying is that you're saying that num02 is equal to 0, which is itself, and num01. So basically what you're saying is that num02 is equal to num02 plus another number, which is num01. Okay, so it's basically num02 is equals to 0 plus 2, which is equal to 2, as you can see here. So that's what that means. So you've got different assignment operators. Okay, just like before, you had plus plus and minus minus, which is increment and decrement. So here I will just write out a couple of assignment operators that you will get. Now these are plus equal, then you've got minus equal, and then you've got divide equal, and then you've got time equal, and then you've got equal. Okay, I'll just stick to these for now. Now what this means is that whatever variable that you're declaring as a plus equal, it will take the number of, or the value of that variable, and then it will add another value to it, and that will be the final answer. And same here, it will take whatever variable that you're declaring, it will take that value, and then it will minus another second value, and that will be your final answer. Same with divide, same with multiplication, and same with divide. I think this should be quite obvious, but I will just make a couple of examples. Okay, like last time, I'll say log, and then we'll say, okay, we'll just say final answer is equal to, okay, or rather let me say I'll say plus equal value is, and so I will just keep changing these as I go. Okay, in here I will say num02 plus equals num01. Okay, so that will be the value of that. We've done that before, and so I will copy that, and I will say there you go. I will copy that. There you go. There. Okay, so this will be minus equals, and then we'll say times equals, and then we'll say divide equals, and then we will say yes, and then we will do the modulus equals. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do this. So we'll say minus, I'll say because I just want to make this quickly. I mean, this is simple stuff, so yes, I think we shouldn't spend too much time on it, but we should also make sure that it is clear. Okay, now let's look at what the value is. Interesting. Okay, let me increase the size once again. Oh, this is bad. I keep forgetting this. Okay, yes, this is what this is. Plus equal says it's 2. Now this is interesting. All of these say 0. I will explain why this is that way. Okay, because in the first answer, this was equal to 0, right? I mean, sorry, this was equal to 2. So what happened is that here it's going to say, oh, num02 is equal to 2 minus 2, which then leaves it as a 0. And of course, now that num02 here is 0, any number that you multiply by 0 will equal to 0. Same here. This is basically 0 divided by 2, which is, yeah, 0. So I hope you kind of understand how that works now. And yeah, same here. If you divide 0 by 0, what's the remainder? It's 0. But if I do this, so now you will see that the answer for this is going to be different. Now let's have a look. You see? Now we have a different outcome. Now it's minus 2. Basically what that means is that it took the original value, which is num02 is equal to 0. But because of this previous, then already num2 had a value of 2 because of this equation right here. So yeah, when we do this, then it just works with the original values. And so this is how this is gonna be. I'll just do it one by one like that. So the value here is plus equals value, minus equals value equals minus 2. And I will close that, and we'll say equals 0 because yeah, like I said, any number that you multiply by 0 will equal to 0. So it says num02 is equals to 0 times 2. Yeah, that's quite obvious. And come back to this one, the divide 0. Yes, because 0 divided by 2 is equal to 0, because it says num02 is equals to 0 divided by 2. And then the last one, modulus, let's see what that is equal to 0, because once again it's 0 divided by 2. What's the remainder? 0. Okay, so I hope in a nutshell that explains what assignment operators or how they work. Yes, so in this lesson I will keep it this short. So that was it for this episode, and in the next lesson we'll be moving on to functions. Now this is where things start to really get exciting. Okay, yeah, tune into the next episode. It's gonna be awesome. Peace and love, my brothers and sisters. I'm out. Okay, so this time we're gonna be talking about functions. If you thought this video was good and helpful, please press that like button. For any questions or input, just remember to leave a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe to my channel and I'll keep more stuff coming your way.